New question. The member from Etobicoke North.
Merci, Monsieur le Président. Ma question est pour le ministre du Travail, the Honourable Kevin Flynn. Speaker, workers in my own riding of Etobicoke North, as well as across Ontario, deserve to receive the compensation that they are due, the paycheck that they've earned through their own hard work. Unfortunately, Speaker, we continue to see certain unfair practices, incidents which occur in workplaces across Ontario where people aren't being treated fairly by employers. Whether it's not receiving vacation pay, scheduled breaks, parental leave, minimum wage, or other issues, workers in this province are concerned that they aren't getting everything they're entitled to. Speaker, my question is this. What is the Ministry of Labour doing to ensure that basic employment standards are upheld and workers in Ontario are getting what they've earned?
Thank you. Minister of Labour.
Thank you, Speaker, and thank you to the member from Etobicoke North for that very important question. Speaker, the Employment Standards Act sets out the minimum requirements that deal with the payment of wages. That includes overtime pay, vacation pay, public holiday pay, minimum wage. It also includes pregnancy and parental and personal emergency leave, and it also talks about termination and severance. We proactively inspect workplaces in various province-wide employment standard blitzes. We're all committed to enforcing the ESA at the Ministry of Labour. We continue to do all we can because we want to know at the end of a hard day's work that every Ontarian is receiving the paycheck they deserve. We've got 3 scheduled province-wide proactive blitzes that are focusing on workers who are all too often exploited by their employers, sadly, Speaker. They are interns, vulnerable and temporary foreign workers, and temporary help agencies. What these blitzes do, Speaker, is help educate employees about the rights that they and every other Ontarian has under the Employment Standards Act.
Thank you. Supplementary.
Thank you, Minister. I and my constituents appreciate your stewardship of these important files, but I do flag for you a particular concern, something that I hear about in Etobicoke North, and I'm sure others of my colleagues do as well. Many employees fear that their supervisor will react negatively if they question them on their rights, entitlements, and privileges under the Act. In many companies, staff turnover is high and workers feel lucky to have a position at all, and they fear that standing up might cost them their job. In other cases, many employees just don't know their rights under the ESA at all, and they just don't report various infractions because they're unaware of their own rights and privileges. And Speaker, as the Minister said, there are proactive inspections of various workplaces, but how does the Ministry attempt to ensure that all employees know their rights under the Employment Standards Act? Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you. Minister.
Thank you, Speaker, and thank you to the member from Etobicoke North for that fine supplementary, because it does get to the heart of the matter. In addition to our proactive enforcement blitzes, the Ministry's got several outreach and education initiatives. We're on social media, and the idea is to increase employees' awareness of employment standards and the right they have. And I want to be very, very clear on this, Speaker, and all members can help me when they're talking to people around the province of Ontario. Employees in Ontario need to know it's against the law for employers to take reprisal actions against employees who are simply exercising their rights under the Employment Standards Act. Earlier this year, the Ministry ran a Know Your Rights campaign. It ran in 90 ethnic newspapers, 27 languages, and it ran on television, Speaker, in 22 languages as well. Talked about employment standards, labour relations, health and safety on the job. Speaker, anybody who's got a question on the rights can call the Ministry's Information Centre. It's 1-800-531-5551. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you.